Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong men. Every country, every nation, every village, every settlement, every town, every civilization goes through these four cycles. The question I have for you today is, what cycle are you in? What cycle of your life are you living in? Are you living in good times? Are you living in hard times? What are you living in? You know it. You know it. For most, if not 99% of people on this planet, of men, we don't really have the lives we want to live. Not even me. Most of the people you look up to, none of them have the lives you want to live. But for some of us, this is way worse than others. For some of us, the hard times are 10 times worse than the hard times of others. And so what the fuck are you going to do about it? You live in a house. You are sheltered. You have a roof under your head. You have access to the internet. You have access to water. You have access to food. You have access to people. You have access to networks. You have access to groups. You have access to resources. You have access to courses. You have access to the gym. You have access to people who can help you. And what do you do about your hard times? Nothing. Nothing. You're in a cycle where the hard times are supposed to create the strong men, but instead you bibble and blabble. That's what you do. You literally do nothing. You do nothing. The normal scenario is that the hard times will create the strong men, but you are not a strong man. And I'm not saying this to belittle you, because you wouldn't be here complaining about your hard times and your bullshit. You wouldn't be distracted by my videos. You'd be off creating your own empire, your own videos, your own products, your own business. That's what you'd be doing. This is your sign to go all in. The sign when the hard times are here and you're unbothered. You're literally unbothered. You're too fucking lazy to do shit. How many times do I have to repeat to you, normality is not what we are after. We are after abnormality. We are after being weird, being out of the ordinary. And by this I mean having the rewards of the out of the ordinary. It's fucking out of the ordinary to be a millionaire. It's out of the ordinary to have the perfect woman. It's out of the ordinary to have all these things. But you remain caged in with the ordinary. Tell me why. Tell me why you have all the resources to achieve what you want, but you are still stuck. You watch all these videos, you watch all these other self-improvement creators who don't want to fucking care about, who literally don't give a fuck about, just enter my paid program, bro. They don't care about you, but still you are stuck. You are stuck in this position that you don't want to be stuck in. Why? Tell me, why are you still stuck? You don't know, do you? I know the fucking answer. It's because you don't bother with changing. You try, but the laziness overcomes you each time. Listen, it's fine to keep failing over and over and over again, but never quit. Never quit. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. You know how many times I fucked up? You know how many times I flopped in my business? You know how many videos flopped? Bro, on the daily I go through suffering and I go through bullshit all the time, man. I go through bullshit all the time. I go through bullshit with my business. I go through bullshit with relationships. I go through bullshit with just random shit. Does that mean I just cocoon up and just become the weak men that good times create? Because I've created good times for myself. I've created awesome times for myself. I've created freedom for myself. I've created like wealth. I've created great times for myself, and it's so easy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I find myself slipping sometimes, putting my gas off the pedal. There'll be times, look, I'll be open to you, right? There'll be times you'll see me like late for a couple of uploads. That's when I'm that's when my gas is kind of off the pedal. To those who've been there since the beginning, when I was at 500 1k subscribers, my gas was, bro, my foot was on the pedal like a fucking anchor, like an anvil. Right? The weight on that pedal was astronomical. Daily uploads, product building, speaking to people, daily uploads. Bro, you know this. Sometimes you'll see me go like a couple of days without uploading. Do you know why that happens? Because I become a fucking bitch for a couple of days. I'm being open to you, right? But that's not an excuse for you to do the same. That's not an excuse for you to do the same. I can afford to be a bitch because I've created the wealth and the success for myself already, and I've had a period where I was not a bitch whatsoever. I've had a period where I was a machine, a complete machine. I literally had mutton chops. I didn't shave, I didn't go out, I didn't do anything, right? All I did was just focus on business and business. Like, that's it. That's literally it, and I've afforded to create these good times for myself. You do not have the luxury, you do not have the time, you do not have the wealth, you do not have the presence on the internet to give yourself that free time. You don't, and I'm not saying this as an excuse for myself. I'm not coping. I'm telling you, I become a bitch for a couple of days. It happens. You cannot allow that to happen to you. This is your sign to go all in. When the times are hard, this is your sign to go all in. This is your sign to go all in, because the times are what morph you to become the strong man. And once you become that strong man, the good times are created. They're made. So stop it. This is your sign to go all in. When the times are hard, when you're broke, when your mom goes to work and she's fucking tired and she cries herself to sleep at night because she's worried about you, when your dad can barely afford to pay the bills, when your siblings go hungry, whatever it is, this is your sign to go all in. When the times are hard, because you have this ignition, you have this fuel behind you, you have this spark behind you, this flame that forces you to propel yourself forward and to reach what you want. You have that flame. Now you have that flame. When good times come, the flame will start dying out, and it is only the truly disciplined who can still keep that flame lit and sparking. I struggle with this personally. I've achieved bro, I have everything I used to pray for. It is hard sometimes. It is fucking hard, but I do it anyway. It is hard for me to wake up and think, fuck, let me help these people. Let me make another video. I don't need to. I don't need anything anymore. Bro, I could literally ghost the internet and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But it takes discipline way more than motivation, because I'm not motivated by money anymore. I have all the money I need. Right? I'm not motivated by money anymore. It's the discipline that gets me recording this video. It's a discipline that gets my voice riled up, and it gets my soul riled up, and it gets my voice booming to try and inspire you. It's my discipline, because I've inspired enough. I've inspired tens of thousands, and I've changed lives, and I've grown other people's empires, and I've grown other students' empires, and I've built all that. I don't need to do this anymore. But I do it because of discipline. I do it because I need to. I have a duty. You see all these people around you floating on the river of life. Do you want to float just like them, or do you want to build a boat? Do you want to build a boat or a raft and steer in the direction you want? Grab existence by its throat and find what you're after and grab it. You have those dreams, oh, one day I'll eventually somehow the supercar that I really want to drive and the perfect woman, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but life is gonna give it to me. That's fucking bullshit. It doesn't work like that. You have to go out and you have to grab it yourself, and you have to do the things necessary to achieve what you want. Bro, when we were kids, you relate to me on this. When we were kids, we thought somehow we'd be driving around Lamborghinis, and then we start growing up and realizing, oh, that's a lot more unrealistic. Until we start this path and realize how stupidly easy finding and buying a supercar will be. Just give us time. Just give us time. But you need to put in the effort. Effort plus time equals success. Effort plus time equals success. Effort. Hard effort. And allowing time to take its toll and do its work equals the success you want. Business does not blow up overnight. Okay, it blows up overnight only after you've been working on it for months, even years. So finally stop your bullshit. Find what you need, right? Find what you need in your life right now. What is missing? For most people, it's finances. For most people, it's finances, or it's physique, or it's mental health, whatever it is. And if you want finances, if finances is the thing you're after, it's so fucking easy in our modern world. Like this, bro, you can get finances. I've literally built a program that builds empires for hundreds of people. You get to 10K a month, which isn't much, but it gets you afloat. It gets you to 10K a month in 6 months. First link in the description if you're look into it and sign up. But other than that, bro, chase it, man. Chase it. And one of the biggest solutions to all these problems, bro, you know how I'm speaking with such vigor? Testosterone. Raise your test. Raise your test. You'll have the ambition you want and you need. You want those cars, you want that girl, you want that empire, you want that business, you want to change the world, you want to do this. You need ambition for that. Test. Raise your testosterone. I've made many videos on this already. But the hard times are already here. The hard times are here, and it's time for you to go all in. Will you be changing the cycle, or will another man be taking all of the rewards you want? The woman, the car, the house, the lifestyle, the physique. You can just submit all of those rewards that were supposed to be yours to that other man, or change the cycle and go all in.